Rise ye ashen tarnished chosen undead, and welcome Souls fans, new and loyal, to the next installment of your Demon Souls Platinum, all achievements, easy to follow, guide. So, here we are, in World 2, and we are still farming for our gold coin. Importantly, do not rest at an archstone. Doing so will reset the tendency, we lose pure black, and we lose two important things. One, our drop rate will worsen, so we are less likely to get the gold coin. And two, the red phantom we need to defeat will no longer spawn. Both of these very, very bad. So, onward we go, and same as at the end of the last video, we are going to continue farming the fat official for the gold coin. Once we get the gold coin, we're done with the farm. We then only need one more thing before we can safely use archstones again. But yeah, if we leave this world, if we rest at an archstone, then we will lose our pure black tendency. All we're doing therefore is defeat the fat official, kill ourselves, and that does not count as us restarting this section. And rinse and repeat. Mentioned in previous videos, this is one of two incredibly rare items that need to be achieved in the game. Both of them need to be traded with Sparkly the Crow for a ring. So outside of the level farming we've done, this is the only farming that we need to do, really. We'll do a little bit of level farming just to kind of top up, but not like we did before where we went for 15 levels. It's just going to be a case of, okay, well, we'll do 3 more quick level farm rounds so that we can get an extra level in before a boss type thing. But yep, the intention is, in this video, we will... Ow. How rude. In this video, we will complete all of World 2. So that's 2 more bosses. Well, the gold coin, red phantom invader for the talisman of beasts and for some character tendency improvement. And then 2 more bosses, and that's all of World 2 completed. The 2 bosses are back to back, so the final world boss, which would technically be World X-4, is immediately after the third one. Why should I say that? So in Worlds 1 and 3, there is a little bit of a path to get to that final boss, but nothing compared to having to go through a whole section of the game. Whereas in World 2, it's immediately after the boss is the boss. Same for 5, and same for 4. May I has gold coin, please? Ow. Oh, come on, please. Would like to get this gold coin. So can carry on. I'll put a timestamp in the comments so you can see at what point we complete the gold coin farm. And if it takes too long, then I will just separate the video out. Ow. Yeah, definitely have the Providential Ring equipped. I mean, to be fair, at this point we've spent 10 minutes tops. So, compared to other farming durations, it's not exactly the end of the world. It's nothing compared to Dark Souls 3 farming. Because in Dark Souls 3 you'd be doing this and you'd need to get 30 of the item. Come on, give me the coin. Please. I would like a coin, please. "17 minutes of coin farming." I mean, the irony of this farm is that we're farming for an item which, by definition, increases drop rates. Not that that's what we're using it for, but the irony that one of the hardest items to get in the game is the item that improves drop rates. Yay, there it is, the gold coin! Whoop whoop! Okay, we got the gold coin. Lovely. Just remember, okay, at this point I can put back Cling and Thief Ring. We're still not resting yet. As we still have a Black Phantom that we need to spawn. Just be mindful of the ones with weapons. Ow. In pure Black Tendency, they definitely hurt when they hit. Right, so now let's send everything to storage in our materials. And I saw we picked up some iron knuckles, let's send that as well. Come to the right, roll through some crates, walk, drop, drop. Double checking. Yep, to the end, next to this stick here, drop. Now to the back and drop. It's probably gonna, it's likely you're gonna do a double drop here, it's fine. Like that. Behind you, for ring number 15, the Plague Resistance ring. And I'm going to recommend here, don't bother getting this soul item here. Because if you drop, you can't get back up. It makes no sense, but it's just how it is. Now, before we fight the invader, get your bow. 2 arrows into Crystal Lizard 1 and Crystal Lizard 2. Fully heal. So the important thing is the first attack. What this NPC is going to do first is he's going to use the warmth spell, which will regenerate his HP. We don't want that. So we're going to make sure we attack before he does that. What you're then going to do is play very conservatively, let him run out of MP, and then this is such an effortless fight when he can't spam spells. Spells are the only thing that represents serious damage. Otherwise he attacks, bounce off his shield, you get the bleed on, and all is good. So charge, get an attack in, and that way he will not use warmth. We've got the purple flame shield on, so the fire spray, which is the little fire bit that he did, that one there, that does not do much at all. As long as you keep moving side to side, he will never hit you with any of the big pyromancy. I'm going to get a few hits in, as I do want to get bleed started. There we go. And now I can let the bleed tickle away at the health while he runs out of MP. As long as you don't get hit by one of those big fireballs with your shield down, then you don't have to... There we go, he's got no MP left. Therefore, the scariest thing he can do has been taken off. He has no shield. Okay, he had enough for one little fire spray left. But yeah, he has no shield. Between bleed and our attacks, and the fact that he doesn't heal, the only way that he heals is with his warmth, but that's a pyromancy, and since he's got no MP left, he can't do it. And I've only ever seen him do it right at the start. So worst case, if he does get the warmth off, you can just time him out. It will run out eventually, and then you end up at this point here, and there's nothing he can do. I mean, he's smart enough to try and keep his back to a wall so we can't backstab him. Ooh. Come on. Nearly there. Oh, he's getting very confused. There we go. So, you might have just seen in the top left there, character tendency has just gotten brighter. The two things we need from him are positive character tendency, as we need to get our character to pure white for a ring, and the Talisman of Beasts. Now, the Talisman of Beasts is interesting because we will never actually have the stats we need to use it. However, the key thing is it can cast both miracles and sorceries. And the reason that's important is for things like Water Veil, which it doesn't matter if it's not aggressive, so it doesn't matter how much potency it has. It's not impacted in that way. So we have a way of casting support without worrying about our stats. So now he's defeated, we've grabbed the items, we're going to come here, we're going to drop down. We are... nope. No, it is here. It's just my brightness settings. Drop down again in this gap by the wall. Drop down here towards where the ladders are. Drop again. Don't worry about that crystal lizard. Drop past this ladder. Grab a soul item. And then I'm going to drop away from the door. Stick to the wall and drop. There are 3 rock worms that are going to spawn. If you are able to clip them on the head, they instantly die. Otherwise, it's going to be 3 double-handed strikes to kill. Try to only spawn 1 at a time. So there you go, no headshot. 3 of those. 1 shot on the head. Works with arrows as well, so an arrow shot to the head also defeats them. They have a chance of dropping greystone shards and chunks. Once you come here, make sure you turn left. There are going to be more rock worms that spawn. Another 3. There we go. And what we need is... okay, we don't have enough weight, so let's send our materials. I'm going to send 10 of these full moon grasses. That should be enough. Yep. To get the hands of God. Now we only need 1 hand of God. But we're not going to be picking anything else up, so we're fine. So you can send 1, but just make sure you keep at least 1 hand of God on your person. Full moon grass. Stone of Eyes. I'm going to put on, oh no, flame resistance ring. Make sure your health is at full. And then boss setup, we put on late and full moon grass. Make sure you have your talisman of beasts. And what we're going to do is we're going to cast Water Veil then into the fog for the Flamelurker. Now this is a very aggressive boss. You might die to it once or twice. If you die, rest at the Archstone to reload the area, and that's going to drop your up your tendency, so he will do less damage. So important thing to note there. Cast Water Veil. That's going to further our resistance. Purple Flame Shield. And here's the Flamelurker. He is very weak to magic. So I would recommend don't do more than 2 hits, 3 at an absolute maximum. And the floor is lava, so just be mindful that that will hurt. As far as I'm aware, you cannot bleed him. And all we're doing is we're waiting for big attack opportunities to get our attacks in. So when he does a ground pound, great opportunity to get hit. So yeah, it is still easy to lose to, because even now, even with this shield, most of his attacks will take away all of your endurance, causing you to be in a stunned state. Right. Water Veil, I'm going to top it up when he's that far away, so it's safe to do so. Big slam, I'm going to take advantage. 2 hands, and then quickly go back to the shield. There we go. As you can see, when he gets to half health, he gets more aggressive, more flames, so he does more of everything. Ow. There we go. Flamelurker. Trophy number 11. The Flamelurker trophy. Come around here. Grab a soul item. Dragonstone chunk, I mean we don't need it, but I've got it. Archstone for the Searing Demon Soul. And Hard Demon goes to storage. Searing Demon Soul we need to keep on us. And we're going to head to the Nexus. Right. Make sure not to spend your Searing. So keep the Searing Demon Soul on you. Where is she? Oh, she's at the back. Level up 3 levels to get Vitality to 30. And now we're going to spend the remaining souls on miracles.
Oh, may I share God's power?
Evacuate, miracle number 2 for 20,000. And then Antidote, miracle number 3 of 12. Hidden Soul, miracle number 4 of 12.
Miracles are your deeds.
Got carried away.
Oh, fellow.
Attune miracle, evacuate. So we've got heal and evacuate as our miracles.
Are your deeds.
Warp over to the gates of Boletaria. And we're going to die in Boletaria to continue to bring this back down to black tendency. Crystal Lizard is back, so we're going to make sure to take advantage of that. Two-hand. Come up here, spend a second at the top of the steps, and off we go. Crystal Lizard should be gone. Yep. So all we need to do here, grab our souls and evacuate. At the Nexus, come over to Frake.
You have your wisdom.
Attune Soul Ray.
Bring me more.
And we are going to take full advantage of a magic cheese we can do to help make this next section easier. So, World 2-3, Underground Temple. Time to fight the Dragon God, where we have to stealthily solid snake our way to victory. So the Hands of God is for a bonus achievement / trophy against this, but we'll get there in a moment. First, Dragon God, if he sees you, that's what he's going to do. So two-hand, destroy the pillar, and then rush back. Let's do another attack. And now, get behind the pillar. Now, the idea is, you hide behind the pillar so he can't see you, and that's what I mean by you've got to solid snake your way. There are debris blocking the next hiding spot, and you get little to no time, so that is all the time you had. So what we're going to do instead, we're going to use the bow to aim at the debris. You're then going to swap to your talisman and fire. And once you run out, we've got all this good spice to use. done. That's still there. Jeez. There we go. Now the way is clear. Make sure you've got your shield just in case. Wait for him to look away. And go. Just keep running. Grab the new moon grass and fire the crossbow. Wop 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 wop. Right. As you can see, that's a chunk of his health gone. And we move on to the second phase of the same again. So this time you have longer to work with. So that's him looking, and he's going to turn away, and he spends a longer time facing in that direction. See, he's still looking, still looking. He turns, and this is the quick turn. Hi. Okay. And this is the part now, when we're here, we're going to do the spell spam again. With the purple shield, if the shield is up, then you can take one hit. However, if he catches you while you are running, then that is going to be an insta-kill. And it's very frustrating. It is a cheese kind of a... Yeah, I mean, it's a gimmick boss, so... Okay. That should be okay, yeah. Okay, he's looking away, let's go. Once you get to the stairs, two-hand your weapon, and you're safe here. The only move that you can do there is the fire spray. Pop the crystal lizard. Don't worry about him when you're up here, you're fine. And fire the second crossbow. Or ballista. Right. And now, he is useless. Come over here for ring number 16, the Master's Ring. And we don't need gash resistance, that can go to storage. Master's Ring can also go to storage. The rest we do use. As you come down, what you're going to do, equip Hands of God and your bow. In the middle, come to the right, drop down here for a soul item, and with your bow, use your normal arrows if you've still got any. So the bonus trophy is Fists of Legend, which is if you defeat the Dragon God with the Hands of God equipped. So you do not need to use the Hands of God to defeat him. However, I do love the thematic nature of it, so that's what I'm going to do. Wait for the breath, because the breath is going to hurt you. But again, you can, so long as you have a Hand of God on your, equipped in your offhand, you can just use the bow to finish him. But yeah, trophy number 12, Dragon God. Trophy number 13, Fists of Legend. Okay, so we now send New Moongrass to storage. I'm checking if I've got anything heavy. Yeah, all these materials go. Hands of God definitely go. Crushing Battle Axe, that can go. And there we go. Touch the Archstone. So now it says that the thick colourless fog shall oppress us, which means we can now, because we've defeated an archdemon, we can now continue into World 1-3. Which is always nice. Make sure to put the pure Dragonstone away. Tendancy, we are in pure white. Just to play it safe. Warp to Underground Temple. And that way we are definitely in pure white tendency. Pop the Crystal Lizard. Send the materials. Equip Thief Ring and the Ring of Great Strength, your equipment weight, and remove the Dragonbone Smasher. And we're going to immediately equip the Dragonbone Smasher. This weapon is so much fun to use. Just look at the stats. B scaling in strength, 200 physical damage, plus 161 from our scaling. And it's only going to get better. This is level 0. Equip your Heater Shield instead of Purple Flame, and that way, thanks to the Ring of Great Strength, we are below 50%. Because as you can see, if we put on any other ring, we're on 65%. And let's evacuate back to the Nexus now. So, store Dragon Demon Soul, keep Searing Demon on you, and use any consumable. Repair.
You come back alive.
Then touch the soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Level up Vitality to 32. 2 levels to get that to 32. And the reason we're doing this is because we're not going to have the Cling Ring equipped for a while. We want our maximum HP in soul form to be as high as possible. We are currently in body form, so we're going to go back to World 1 to do the suicide, so that we can go back to soul form. But yeah, Dragonbone Smasher, let's just show the amazingness. Donk. Donk. It's just so satisfying. Just one-shotting things with this slab. So, run off the edge. So move set, your bread and butter move is just your standard R1. R2 is a sideways strike, two-hand, sideways. However, if you do another one, it does this weird turn your back attack, so it's something to be mindful of. If you are two-handing, the second attack is weird. And the R2 two-handed is the overhead, so it's basically the reverse. So charge and baseball swing. Oh. This beautiful piece of beastery. It's more of a club than it is a sword. Hence it's called the Smasher rather than the Slasher, I guess. And now that we've defeated a Prime Demon, we also, and an Archstone, can warp to any other Archstone. So we're going to warp to 2-1, the Smithing Grounds. And we're going to use the Searing Demon Soul. This is why we need to keep it in our inventory. So, Crystal Lizard. Smash. And we're going to go down the lift to Ed. And you basically need to talk to him.
If it be a black, I'm busy forging.
Keep talking.
Powerful doing so. Invigorated. Each almighty weapon, the highest grade.
There you go, that's what you're looking for, is the highest grade. At that point, exit, talk to him again, and he'll notice you have the Searing Demon Soul. Give it to him.
A wise choice. Bring me a demon.
Trophy number 14, Road to Possibilities. Repair and upgrade. We can now upgrade boss weapons, and we can convert basic things that are +7 or higher into other things. Now we don't need to worry about that, but what we do want to do is upgrade our Dragonbone Smasher to +2. So that's going to cost us 2 colourless Demon Souls. Absolutely worth it. I know it doesn't look like it's done much there, it's only added a base 30, and it hasn't impacted scaling, but once you get this to +3 and above, it ramps up those increases. Just check if you can upgrade anything else, your Crescent Falchion or your bow. You should be able to get your bow to at least +6 because of the Crystal Lizards that we've defeated. So +6, if you can get it to +7, get it to +7 as well, which I can. Can I get it to +8? I've got a lot of stuff. No, need more large hard stones. But yeah, but you'll notice that the option is for the lava bow. Do not do that. It looks tempting because, oh look, it does fire damage as well as physical damage. However, if you look at the scaling, we lose a C scaling in strength to gain an E scaling in magic. We're not upping our magic that much. The raw strength version, 81 + 136, is better than the 100 + 450 and then the -26. So it just makes so much more sense to keep it as a compound longbow and maximize that to a +10.
All done.
Right, with that done, we're now ready to move on to Upper Latria, World 3-2. So we've already done a lot of this area because we did this to get the Ring of Avarice. So now we're just on our way to fight the Man-Eater's boss. How are we doing on time? Okay, we'll leave that here, and we will bot Man-Eaters at the start of the next video. But congratulations, you have beaten your first Archdemon. You have completed all of World 2. Yes, we do have a white tendency event where there's an NPC that we are going to defeat for a ring. However, we're not going to do that until we're ready to bring our character tendency down to black, because defeating a non-phantom NPC impacts your character tendency negatively. But yes, congratulations on getting your Dragonbone Smasher, our weapon for the remainder of the game. Can't wait for you to see how enjoyable this game can be, just smashing everything with this slab. I definitely enjoy it. Hopefully you will as well. That's all for this video. Please do like and subscribe if you've not done so already. It means the world to me, as you mean the world to me. Any comments, any questions, please put those into the comments. And other than that, I can't wait to see you in the next video. Thank you so much, and as always, bye for now.